We all want to get ahead, but a brick and mortar school isn't for all of us. There is an option, distance learning, where I learn from an expert who's pretty far away. When we first started this method, we had to use snail mail, which took a long time to get our feedback. But with the advent of the internet, we can get our feedback right away. Some of these classes are presented online live, where you can ask questions and get answers, and benefit from other people doing the same thing. But usually, all the content is loaded into a course, and you engage with it at the time you are available, rather than when everyone else is. Also an option where you can engage with the curriculum online, but have a few meetings where you can do hands-on activities like labs or anything that requires you to use special tools. So you're going to be teaching online. How do you go about that? Be sure to offer opportunities online for your students to interact with each other. After all, we are still social beings. Be sure you're just as active as your students. Offer feedback often. They will need it in order to accomplish the tasks that you have assigned. You are not a robot, and you should prove it to your students. Include personal experiences and other information about yourself so that they are having a human experience. Online courses have their own challenges. Be prepared to help your students understand how they can remain on task, and help students with guidelines for knowing when their readings or other items should be completed so they are prepared to move on. Be sure you're including a variety of tasks for your students. Reading a textbook and answering questions and writing essays all the time can get rather dull. Keep them engaged with a variety of activities. Consider what the future has in store for learning and see if you can't incorporate anything. Adaptive learning techniques where, say, they read something, take a quiz, discover what they don't know, and it sends them back to relearn that information. Another trend is short videos to explain concepts, like this one. If you've got a lot to cover, consider micro-modules. Break it up. Chunk things down so that they can learn a piece at a time. Another trend in education online is gamification. I mean, after all, who doesn't love winning a trophy? We can't all be Mrs. Frizzle with her magic school bus, but with the advent of virtual reality and augmented reality, we can bring things like space into the classroom experience for our students. And finally, artificial intelligence. These systems interact with the learner to understand their proficiency and design courses perfectly to meet their needs and interests. Thanks for watching this distance and online learning explainer. A special thank you to the Noun Project for all the images you saw in this video.